Hi everybody, it's Hunter, one of your two old men at heart. We are on the Holland America Line Westerdam, or Westerdam, as some people say, and today we're going to give you a stateroom, a full stateroom tour of where we're staying for the next 7 days as we go to Alaska. We're on deck 4, room 4098. It's an obstructed ocean view room. Let's go in and see what it looks like. Come on in. So we're going to go past the entrance today, and let's start over here. This is your obstructed ocean view, and let me tell you, it is completely obstructed. You cannot see the ocean. It should not be called an ocean view room. You cannot see the ocean through here. You have a lifeboat right outside your window. That's all you get to see. So while you get some sunlight in, you don't really get to see the ocean. You can look, if you look down through here and you get at the right angle, you can see through the windows on the lifeboat to see over on the other side of the lifeboat and what's over there. But you can't really see the ocean. So right now I'm going to take you through the room. This is set up as 2 twin beds. They can push these together, and they're going to come back later this afternoon or this evening, and they're going to push these together for Joe and I, and this will become a queen bed, I believe. That's right. So these are your 2 beds, but what I do want to show you is here at the front of the bed. You can come over here and take a look. You do have a USB charger at the front of the bed, and it is on both sides. So you have one on this side and one on the opposite side. You do have a reading lamp at the head of the bed on both sides, but it's not a reading lamp like we've seen on a number of the other Holland America Line ships. This one is a little dated. It does not really move much. It swivels a little bit. Actually, it might swivel 360 degrees. It does. But you can't angle it toward, if you were laying in bed and reading a book, you can't angle it toward your book to be able to see very well. And
This
the
is
switch
more of a night
for that,
light, more nightstand light.
yeah, something like that. The switch for it is actually behind the pillows. I had to find that for you. You do have a smaller couch and a little coffee table area. This does not pull out, so this is not, you cannot fit 3 people in this room. It is a 2-person room only. We can come over here to the vanity, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to show you what we have over here, because this is what a lot of people ask about when we see ship tours or room tours. They want to know how many things they can charge at the same time, and that's completely understandable. I mean, we have all of our electronic equipment that we bring to record these videos and stuff. We have plenty of things that we have to charge. So here we have 2 regular American outlets and 2 European outlets, as well as over here you can see we have a double USB charger. So you have 2 USB chargers over by the head of the bed where you can charge your phone overnight and keep your phone, like most people do, keep your phone on the nightstand beside you. Over here you have 2 more, so 4 USB chargers and 2 regular American ports, 2 European ports that you could bring an adapter for, that you could put in there. Let's take a look at the rest of the vanity here. Over here we have a small, very small little cabinet. We do have some flutes, and we do have some wine glasses in here. There's 2 each. And then down here we have your hair dryer, which you can plug in up here. And then we also have your makeup mirror, which I imagine, I want to say it lights up, but I could be wrong. It does not light up. It is just a regular makeup mirror. So that one does not light up. So taking a look at the rest of the vanity here, you have your mini bar over here. Now I will say the mini bar is for purchase. It is not included even if you have the Have It All package. The mini bar is for purchase. You have prices actually listed here. This is the first time I think I've seen a card with the prices for the mini bar here on the vanity. I don't know that I've ever seen that before on a Holland America Line cruise. But you do have water here, again, for purchase. You have a bottle of wine for purchase. Your ice bucket here. Usually the ice bucket is filled when you come on board. Today it is not. And then you have a little shelf to store things. And up here you do have your information for your room service breakfast, and that is free. There are items for purchase on here, but there are a number of items on here that are free, that you can get room service breakfast delivered to you every morning if you want to. And then you do have a trash can underneath the vanity, but I'm going to take you over here because over here you have the rest of your mini bar. This is your fridge. You can use this as a fridge. If you get something from one of the dining venues or a drink or something, you can bring it back to your fridge if you want to. It is stocked with items from the mini bar. A pro tip for you, if you do not use items in the mini bar, you can ask your room steward to remove those items and they will happily do that for you, so you have your full fridge available and open for you. So let's keep coming back this way. I'm going to show you the cabinet space, or your closet space. Inside this first closet, you will find your life vest, one of the life vests. You get two, one per person in your stateroom. You also have your beautiful Holland America Line robes, two of them. They are full of newly washed and everything. On this is an Alaska sailing. You might use this. This is a nice warm blanket. There are two of them, one per person. And of course, your safe is in here. If we go down a little bit more, you do have the humongous bright orange Holland America Line umbrella that you can use as we are going to Alaska. It is very rainy in Alaska, especially here in the early part of the season. So this is a very important thing to have, and you can use it for free, but you have to bring it back to your stateroom, otherwise they are going to charge you for it. And then down here toward the bottom, you have one per person. This is your beach towel. You can take this up to the pool and the Lido deck. It is open, even on Alaska sailings. They close it off with the dome over top of it, or even if it's too hot, sometimes it does get warm, they'll open that dome. But the pool is open, so you can use that. And then the other thing I want to show you from inside this closet is your laundry bag. You can do laundry on an Alaska sailing. You can do laundry by the item. You can do laundry by the bag. You can fill a bag, stuff it as full as you possibly can, and they will do your laundry for you. It'll come back nicely pressed and all clean. Or you can even do one of the laundry packages. You can do unlimited laundry for the week. You can do unlimited pressing for the week as well if you need an iron, because you cannot have an iron. You can't bring an iron on board. You cannot have an iron in your room. We will take a look here at this. Oops, I need to open it this way. Here is your full-length mirror. I'm sure we can probably see Joe in the shot. So he is our cameraman today. You have your full-length mirror, so when you are all dressed to the nines for your gala night, formal night, dressy night, whatever you want to call it, on the ship, you can see yourself before you head out and down to the dining room. You have your other life vest. You have a number of shelves, and there is actually even a shelf back here that you can pull down, and you can have shelves rather than having an open space to hang your items, depending on how you like to organize your clothes. And we will take a look at our last one back here, and this is more of the same. You also have shelves, and this is actually fairly well lit. You should be able to see that pretty well in there. You can see that this is set up to be up and down, but you can bring these shelves right down, and if you take these out of here, you can bring that one down too, and now you have shelves in your closet. So let's take a look inside the bathroom. Now remember, this is an obstructed ocean view room. So the bathroom is smaller than what we normally stay in, because we're normally staying in a veranda room. So you still do have a bathtub in here. It's not just a stand-up shower. You could take a bath. You have your Elemis body lotion as well as shampoo. And then your commode and your towels over top of the commode. This bathroom, surprisingly, actually has some decorations in it. We don't normally see decorations in the bathroom on Holland America Line, but we see they have some tiles over there on the wall. Those are actually a nice little touch. And then if you look over here toward your vanity, that toward the left there, that will open up. That's a medicine cabinet. You can keep your items in the inside there. And then if you go ahead and move toward the right again, you can see on the wall over here you have your soap, and go ahead and step in there. You can see that you have your soap and your lotion on the wall. There is a shower cap in here. You have your two glasses that you can use, and then if you go underneath, there is a shelf down here where you can keep some stuff, your toiletry items as well. So, and then I can show you up here that this opens up, and that is a medicine cabinet. You can keep items in there. It actually is, it's angled, it's a little weird angle, but it's fairly deep. You can fit some stuff. Oops. I didn't mean to slam it. You can fit some stuff in here. And then you also do, you're not supposed to, but you can. This is a plug. It's supposed to be for a razor. You can't, or the hairdryer. You can use this as a plug as well. And you can flip it between 220 and 110 volts. All right, everyone, that is your stateroom tour in this obstructed ocean view room on the Holland America Line MS Westerdam. Thank you for watching. I'm Hunter, one of your two old men at heart. Be sure to like and comment, subscribe. Let us know if you have any questions. We're going to keep sailing. We're going to give you all of these cruise tips and tricks that you want to know before you are on your cruise. Let us know what you want to know, what you want to see, and we'll show it to you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.